I can't sit. Okay, I'm very nervous because the effed up night thing, and you didn't talk about an effed up night, and I have the most okay. Okay, so I'm Daniela. This is my first time doing stand-up. I mean, hopefully it's not my last, but who knows? I may not be the Mexican Mrs. Maisel the world was waiting for. My husband likes it, but I give him sex, so he can't be trusted. Who am I kidding? We're Mexican. I give him food, which is the only thing that we care about. Actually, I do believe to my core that Taco Tuesday is the only reason why we're not revolting over you celebrating Cinco de Mayo like it's our fucking Independence Day, when it's not. I mean, yes, you are culturally mistaken, but we get tacos and margaritas, so I mean, we're letting it slide. We're good, okay? It's fine. So now, about that effed up night. In reviewing the incidents of my administration, I found a lot of those. That's actually Hamilton quoting George Washington's farewell speech.
Yeah. Didn't see it.
Yeah, good. I did. I found a lot of those nights, like a lot. But as I was planning this non-stop talk thing, or as my friends know it, just having coffee with me, just non-stop talking. I was like, that seems pretty rough, but was that the worst thing that happened that night? Yeah, not bad enough. So I kept looking and I found this night, and after something truly horrific happened, I was like, was that rock bottom? No, let's do it. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so things you need to know first. The year is 2008, March. The place is one of the nicest, hippest clubs in Mexico City, where a friend of mine was the bartender, so that meant free drinks. And every just humiliating, devastating story starts with, so there was free alcohol. Yeah. The occasion is my 21st birthday party. Yes. Okay, now you need to know, I'm gonna pretend that you're asking this of me, even though you're not, because I think it's gonna help you understand just how messed up this is. Okay, when I was 5, I fell in love for the first time. Wow. Like fully committed, like I want to marry that man. Okay. Yes. That man was Yul Brynner from The King and I do remember telling my mom, like, I need to marry that man, that king. My mom was like, that's not a king, that's an actor. No, he is a king, and I'm gonna be one of his 25 wives, okay? That kept going until I fell in love with the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. Then Lance Bass from NSYNC, and well, we all know how that ended. Then it was Dawson from Dawson's Creek. Then it was Pacey from Dawson's Creek. So it got a little better. Like, okay, but you get it, right? So now we're gonna do a visualization. No, you're gonna visualize with me, okay? Okay, so next to me is standing Justin Timberlake. Okay, just make him blonder and take off about 1.5 feet of height and just get close to him and suck out all of his talent. Doesn't matter if you think Justin Timberlake's talented or not, but just leave an empty shell Justin Timberlake, blonder, really short. That was the man of my dreams. The man of my dreams. I was convinced I was going to save him. He was kind of miserable. I was going to understand. I was going to be his savior, which is only going to be made worse when I tell you that I was a talented, curvilicious goddess with phenomenal double D boobs and an up until that day unknown ability to hold insane amounts of alcohol without passing out. Yeah. And I can see it in some of your eyes that these are not double D boobs. And you're right, this is what's left after carbs were taken away from me by PCOS, and I decided I like running marathons and doing kickboxing, and Boob Goddess was like, you know what? You can't have it all. Like, if you want abs, you better get yourself some push-up bras, because no, you can't, these are gone, okay? But in 2008, they were huge, and they were perky, and they were almost out in the open in a very low-cut top that was almost see-through. Because they were on a mission. Yes. Now, let's get to the story, okay? So in the party, there's all like aspiring actors, because that's, that was my crowd. And we're dancing. We're trying to be sexy, okay? We're obviously not, no. But we're just dancing and feeling each other up because we're edgy, We need validation, because that's what we need. And we're dancing, so mistake number 1 was having a stupid plan to begin with that night, okay? Because that night was going to be the night when he realized how much he loved me. That night was going to be the night when he realized he just couldn't live without me. That night was going to be the night when all of my dreams were gonna come true. While I say this, I just really want to punch myself in the boob. This is so stupid. Okay, in order to achieve this, I was gonna need liquid courage, also known as alcohol. I love this. Okay, mistake number 2 was placing my fate in the wrong fucking hands, also known as my best friend, who, as soon as he spotted a nice fuckboy, he was just ran after him faster than we're approaching one of the Kardashians winning a Grammy, because it's happening. Listen, the day it's good. She's just gonna be there getting a Grammy for not singing. Whatever. Okay. So I was drinking, I was losing my inhibitions, which you can tell there's not a lot to begin with, so holy motherfucking shitballs, Batman. Okay, mistake number 3 was not having a plan B to the stupid plan A, because the moment he arrived with Mexico's Next Top Model, I should have admitted defeat. I should have been like, I'm good. Leave with my dignity intact. As soon as they started drinking and hump dancing, and after the most professional lap dance I've ever seen in my life, I should have just backed down, right? I should have, did I do that? No. What did I do? I kept drinking. Yes, I kept drinking. I kept going because I have nothing. I have nothing. Oh my God. If not commitment to my own stupidity and self-destruction. Nothing. Nothing at all. And this is when it gets like a cautionary tale a little bit, because mistake number 4 was not being true to who I am. Do you remember when you were in school, which apparently is like yesterday because you look really young, and there was this annoying girl in class, and she was like, whenever the teacher was like, does anyone know the answer to this question? She was like, I know, because I'm smarter than all of you and you're all just stupid. That was me, okay? Actually, my husband says he fell in love with me when I started telling, Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech by heart. He then was a little terrified when he realized the same applies for every Friends episode, and Hamilton lyrics, and Les Mis, and a bunch. I am a nerdy unicorn, okay? I am not a sexy unicorn. Why in God's name was nerdy unicorn just running through the crowd, stampeding almost, and shoving a guy off of his bar stool and climbing on top of the bar? Dancing. Now, see, I am Mexican, and I know the conceptions that we Latinas have, like rhythm. I don't. Okay? However, as I was standing there, guys were cheering me on. I mean, really cheer. I saw some bills. So that encouraged me, I was like, I got this. I can totally do this. So I'm not gonna dance, because you seem like decent people. You need to get, so I was like trying, I was Shakiraing it. I was really like trying, you get it, right? I mean, that was kind of, no, why are you lying to me? That's not sexy. There had to be something going on. And yes, my boobs were out from the moment I stepped onto the bar. How do I know this? Because there's photos of it. Oh. Yeah, there's actually some blurry videos, because in 2008 we didn't have 16 cameras on our phones. But there's proof. That's the reason why when I apply for a role and there's possible nudity, I'm like, I'm good. They've been out, so I might as well be called committed to my craft, right? And you may think like, wow, that's pretty crap, like boobs sound like shaking. Well, mistake number 5 was not realizing the plan was risky to start with and adjust my guest list accordingly. Because as I was shaking it, being Salma Hayek from Till Dusk is Stupid, whatever, or Coyote, I could see that he wasn't really paying attention to. I couldn't feel the heat coming from him, So I was upset. I decided I was gonna take it to the next level, whatever that meant in my drunk brain. But there was someone pulling me off of my made-up stage, okay? Because it was a bar, it wasn't a stage. But anyway, so someone was trying to pull me off of the stage. And without breaking, I'm gonna choose you because you're right there, okay? And this is how I practice it with my deodorant thing, okay? So without breaking eye contact and being pulled off stage, I turned to stranger, grabbed his face, and buried it between my tongues, okay? As if saying, all of this could be yours. You're not taking advantage of this situation. However, as I was there, face in the boobs, he kind of looked like he was about to pass out for some reason. And all my friends that were with him right there also looked a little horrified about the whole interaction. So something was going on that I was missing. So I let go of stranger, and I was like, what's going? And my best friend, who was back by then, stupid, anyway, he was like, so I turned around to stranger, who, scarred for life, was staring at me. It was my big brother, who had arrived to my birthday party.
No.
Had watched the show for free.
What?
He didn't even give me any money. Nothing. And yeah. So if you're wondering, like, rock bottom, 10 years later, it still feels like it. Yeah. I still, I'm gonna leave you to cringe over that.